Good morning, evening or afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Wynn and today we are continuing on in Tibet, in Europa Universalis IV. Now, in terms of what we can see of the world, we can... I hope that Skype overlay doesn't show up on the camera, it shouldn't do. But anyway, in terms of how the world is going along, Russia is beginning to colonize up here in Siberia, which I think I might have called Korea in the last episode. If so, I'll have you know I am kind of geographically challenged, apparently. Down here in Persia, they are doing very well in extending northwards up into Nogai and Uzbek. The Ottomans have done very well in taking land from Yemen. I think where we last saw them, the Ottomans had occupied pretty much the entirety of Yemen. So there was that. They've got a decent foothold in... what is this place called? The place with the pyramids? Egypt! They've got a pretty decent foothold over here in Egypt. I mean, they have Cairo already as part of their empire. And they also have down here Mecca and Medina as part of their empire as well. We can also see the eastern coast of the African continent. Now down here there aren't many threats. In fact, I don't believe there are any threats at all. We have Ethiopia, which, strangely enough, is an Orthodox kingdom. I didn't expect that. I thought everyone over here were all Sunni and Muslim, and even maybe a bit of shamanist or animist. But no, apparently there's an Orthodox stronghold down here in Ethiopia. It doesn't look like they're doing too well, mind you. They are sub-Saharan, and they have no idea we exist, unlike countries like Yemen, who are Ethiopia's neighbour, but they do know we exist. It says so because it doesn't say that the attitude towards us is unknown, it says it's neutral. Also down here we have Ajuran. They are actually a protectorate of Yemen. So Yemen has gone over to Ajuran, offered them their protection in exchange for giving them benefits to their technology. Interestingly enough, they are also a theocracy, so they are a sub-Saharan theocracy. Sunni theocracy even. That seems a bit unorthodox. I don't mean orthodox in the Christian sense, I mean orthodox as in the uncommon, or the common sense. And we can also see Kilwa down here. They are tribal despotism, they are probably also sub-Saharan, yes. And that's it in Africa, really. In terms of what we can see over here in Europe, I mean, we have Russia who are extending downwards, and they are... oh dear, they're invading Crimea. This is a bit too early to be doing that, Russia. At any rate, we also have Lithuania over here, who seem to be doing really well for themselves. They are currently fighting against Sweden, Brandenburg, Livonian Order, Great Britain, Newfoundland and the Hansa. That doesn't seem like a good war for Lithuania to be in. Who... you are defending, okay? Defender against Sweden. So Sweden are attacking, and I think that means that Sweden are allied with Great Britain. The amount of information you can draw without actually knowing that a certain country exists, I mean Sweden, this blue border here is Sweden, but we can't actually see them, so we have no idea. We see that Lithuania are attacking Sweden, and we're like, oh, who's Sweden? One thing down over here, I believe, yep, Hungary still is in a personal union under France. And that has been since 1569, so it's been a decent amount of time. When 50 years pass, so that'll be in like 1619, then France will start to have a chance to inherit Hungary. Although there are other means for them to inherit it, I believe. So yeah, eventually, later on in the game, we'll expect to see Hungary being replaced entirely by France. That would put a bit of pressure on the Ottomans, because I'm not sure the Ottomans are able to withstand against France, who is not only a Western nation, but also a Western power. The Ottomans are... they start off the game as the military power in the game, but they have got the disadvantage of having the Ottoman tech group, which means their technology costs 125% of normal, I think? 120, 125, either one of those. However, if it is a holy war that they get involved into, the Ottomans get this huge benefit due to their idea in their Ottoman ideas, if they're in a religious war, their manpower increases by 3 times, which is insane. So they'll nearly have an infinite amount of men, or apparently infinite amount of men. They'll have a lot of men to choose from in order to re-raise the army. Also makes them very persistent in wars as well, which might make France lose that war, but hey, we have no idea what the alliances with France are. Ottomans are allied with Crimea and Tunisia. Oddly enough, they're not defending Crimea against Russia. Interesting. They currently have the mission to conquer Trebizond, which I believe is up here. Yep, who controls this? Karakoyunlu. They are allied with Oman and Uzbek. An easy way to check this is to click this and see, oh, everybody blue is who he has an alliance with. Oman? Where's Oman? Oh, Oman is down here. Okay, I'm not sure that's a very good ally for you. Let's check Persia. Persia's only friend is us. They have Kazan in a personal union, but that's not... I don't see that being hugely tactful. At any rate, enough about looking around the world. One last thing I wish to point out is the Indonesian area and these islands in Eastern Asia, they haven't been colonized yet, which is always good. Seems like Japan have managed to annex that vassal that they had to spit out, I think around here or somewhere. And they had to release another vassal down here, Shimazu. It looks like Japan failed their attack against the Manchurians, which is quite interesting in fact. At any rate, let us continue on with the game. Now, where we last left off, we basically decimated the entirety of Malwa. We managed to make them spit out several smaller countries, and in fact we might want to do something to Marwar. Let's take a look. Marwar has 1, 3, 2, so we might be able to vassalize them if we could. Offer vassalization not to the same religious group. That might be a problem. Although what we could do is we could go and fabricate a claim on them. Firstly, let's proclaim a guarantee on them. Okay. Then after that, we'll fabricate a claim on them. We have a royal marriage offer from Delhi, who is our vassal, so certainly. I'm going to fabricate a claim on them just so that we have a reason to go and attack them. And this will then mean that we can go in and just vassalize Marwar in a war. Seems like something changed in Persia. They are out of their war, but I can't really see what changed. They maybe just take this province of Balkh? No, that's already a core of theirs. I have no idea what just happened. One other interesting thing is the Timurids no longer exist. How times change. So we have our agent's been discovered fabricating claim in Marwar, which isn't too bad. And I'm still looking down here in Hindustan. Hindustan are our next major contender. We could force them to maybe release... I was wondering if we go into a war with them, we could probably make them release... Oh, excuse me, we could probably make them release Vijayanagar, but I think when they changed their nation, Vijayanagar lost all of their cores and got replaced by Hindustan cores. So there's that. We've managed to succeed in our mission, finally, of accumulating money. Let's see, protect our brethren in Longzhou, incorporate Shan into our country, improve defences in Lower Dobe. Now I'm not sure I wish to incorporate Shan into our country, not just yet. The reason being is they can hold more men than we can if we annex them. So for instance, Shan has 8 men. If we annex Shan, our force limit might only raise by, say for instance, 6. So we'll have to delete 2 of these men. If we keep them as a vassal, that means that us as Tibet, our sphere of influence, if you will, has more strength. So the Oirat Horde, our royal marriage with them has ended. Let's just go and send a new one. Go and alliance, no not alliance, it's under relations, I think. No, dynastic, there we go, said royal marriage, okay. And let's go and check Japan again. They are friendly towards us, so we might, yep, we can get a royal marriage with them in fact. Would they accept an alliance? They will accept an alliance. Incompetent diplomat, so we can either lose 50 diplo points or 10 prestige and increase the time to fabricate claims by 25%. If we choose lose diplomatic power, we'll go down to minus 30 diplo points. Let's just say they are of noble blood though and lose the prestige. We've entered a royal marriage with both the Oirats and with Japan. Now if we offer an alliance to Japan, there we go. Now Ming will have to fear us. Not only are we allied with Japan and the Oirat horde, but Ming themselves are allyless. We've improved relations with Persia, that's good. We've managed to form solid relations around here, in fact. I mean, we have Persia to basically threaten any attempts in India, other than when the Western nations comes, of course. I know I harp on about that, but it is really a matter of concern for me as Tibet, considering most of my power actually lies within India. And to protect us in Asia, we have the Oirat horde, Japan, we have Khmer and Pegu. Oh, and Lanzhong, in fact. What is our relations limit? We are at 9 out of 7. Okay, Marwar. Persia we have an alliance with. Japan, Khmer, Lanzhong, Oirat horde, Pegu, Shan. Okay, so maybe it wasn't a good idea to do all of that. We might want to stop guaranteeing Marwar. Although, can we just go and declare war on them? No, because we will break a truce. Okay, how about we revoke the guarantee? This will reduce the amount of diplomatic power that we lose by 1. Hopefully. Yep, currently costs 1 each. So who else can we remove relations with? Nobody, really. It would be useful if we can get rid of Pegu, because we don't really need Pegu, to be honest. Not anymore. Independence guaranteed by Tibet. Oh well, we can just live with losing 1 diplo points per month. Expand the bodyguard. The office of prince is a dangerous one, and the bodyguard is essential to ensure the prince. The turbulent politics of our time require a stronger bodyguard, but still there are those who decry this claim that this displays aristocratic tendencies and subverts the traditions of the Republic. So do it, gain stability, lose Republican tradition, or gain 5 Republican tradition. Well, if we lose Republican tradition, that means that stability will be harder to increase, but this gives us 1 stability anyway. So I'm not sure what to do. This is probably the best time to go and flip a coin, but that would insinuate that I have no idea what I'm doing, and I want to maintain that illusion, in fact. So let's see, we can either select do it, gain stability, lose Republican tradition. I think we just say it is against the Republican ideas. Why do I want to do this? Because it will provide us with less problems in the future. From what I know, lower Republican tradition means that there is more problems when it comes to the future, really. Khmer is requesting come to aid in reconquest of Tun Treng against Dai Viet. They are allied with Ayat Haya. Do we have a truce with Ayat Haya? We don't. The truce is over. Okay, Khmer, you are attacking Dai Viet and Ayat Haya. Sure, let's go and... Are we going to regain control of the war? No, we are not. Okay, leader may negotiate peace for us because we... I mean, look at that. Dai Viet only has 1,000 men. That's ridiculous. And I think Ayat Haya did not join this war. I can see why. I mean, they're being besieged, they're being occupied. It's genuinely just a bad time all over for Ayat Haya right now. Unfortunately, that means that our involvement in the war is going to be minimal. Why do I say that? Because the only reason why I wanted to join the war was so that I could go and maybe take Lennar from Ayat Haya. But since they are not in the war, we can't do anything about that. So we'll just leave our men here. Speaking of which, we are 1 man over our force limit, so let's go into here, detach, and then let's see, we have 531, so get rid of an infantryman. There we go. Do we have any mercenaries? No, we do not. Let's take a look at our missions again. Claim Bastar, which is where? That's in Hindustan, correct? It is. What is our military strength compared to Hindustan? Armies go down to Hindustan. They have 21,000 men. I'm pretty sure we have more than 21,000 men. Let's see, that's 26, that's 34, that's 42, I believe. Addition. Who needs addition? So yeah, we could in fact go and attack Hindustan, and I believe they don't have any allies. They do not. Although, we do need to fabricate... Wait, can we... If we select this mission, claim our rival's province Bastar. Sure, let's just do that. That doesn't mean that we need to go to war with them. It just means we need to go and fabricate a claim on that province. So let's do so. Now we have another diplomat available. What I want to do with them is fabricate a claim on Central Dobe in Malwa. Now this is that amazing province that I saw earlier in the last episode. And the great thing about this is, if we go to war with Malwa over Central Dobe, we can just feed it to our vassal. And that means we don't have to worry about culture converting and changing the religion. They have to worry about that. Okay, Khmer offered peace to Dai Viet. Dai Viet will give core to Lan Dong, 20 ducats, and that's it. Okay. So Lan Dong got a little bit bigger. I'm not sure why they wanted to do that. Allied with Pegu, Sukhothai, and Tibet. You're allied with Sukhothai and Tibet. I don't see why you gave Lan Dong more land. Don't you dislike Lan Dong? You do. You just gave more land to your rival, you moron. At any rate, let's continue on. We have succeeded in our mission, and this means we should be able to... We can't. Normally, when you get a mission that says fabricate a claim on a province, normally the immediately next mission that they give you is go and conquer it. But that's not going to happen, apparently. We could go and fabricate a claim on this coastal province of Kalingandra, but I'm not certain I wish to do that. Why? Because it's on the coast, and I am pretty much scared crapless about the coast of India. So how am I going to do this? What? They have cotton over there. Let's take a look at the trade map mode. Now, when I last checked, we had a lot of trade power in the Indus. We don't have any trade power in there anymore. So yes, the reason why we had so much trade power in the Indus was because we occupied all of Malwa in the previous episode. Which I do apologise if it's too long for some of your people's viewing pleasure. Sorry about the kind of crude jokes that people might decipher from what I've just said. But I was having too much fun with playing as Tibet, so hey, long episodes, who cares? Unless you guys care, in which case I probably kind of care. In fact, I will care. Influence decisions. It has been brought to your attention that a certain member of our parliament has been accepting bribes from several different sources for influencing all kinds of national decisions. 50% chance of losing stability or lose 5 prestige. Lose the prestige, I don't want to risk my stability decreasing. The province of Gurd is now part of our patrimony, so if we go over to stability and expansion, we can see we have no overextension, which is amazing. I do not wish to improve stability. The reason why, I want to get my next idea group in the admin tech group. And we just had rebels rise up. I was actually just looking at the revolt risk, in fact. Certain provinces had quite high revolt risk. But fortunately we can kind of alleviate this if we send our guy over to there. Oh, and by the way, we should also maybe go and get rid of some of these generals. Get rid of you. Let's see, let's get you, no leader. And then you, select no leader. Go into here, and then just kick the guys who aren't as good. If I can kick you, why can't I kick you? Because you are leading this army. No leader. Okay, and then kick you. So now we have 2 out of 2 leaders. Let's make our ruler. Oh wow, look at our leader. Our ruler, how old is he? He's 58, so his term is nearly up. Which is unfortunate because he is such a great leader. So what we'll do is we'll get this guy there, and then this guy will have you lead. Okay, and then we're just going to go and march in our guys over to here, and crush these stupid rebels. There we go. Now we might want to continue fabricating claims on Hindustan. Fabricate a claim, okay. And let's see who we can improve relations with. The Oirats? Yeah, go and improve relations with the Oirats, please. Send. Japan? Japan still like us. They could do with more relations, so we'll go and do that. Manchu aren't too fond of us. What about Persia? Persia are at 91 improved relations, so we don't need to worry about them. Pegu are at 42, so we could go and improve relations with them. And Khmer are at... They don't have any. Wow, okay. Can we vassalize you? No, distance between borders is... and Tibetan-based tax compared to Cambodian. I believe we checked that in a previous episode. But oh well. Could we do it with Ayutthaya? No, because they have subjects of their own. And of course they're base taxed. I don't think you'll have your subject for too long, mind you, Ayutthaya. What about Sukhothai? I could vassalize Sukhothai. Need to have a royal marriage, military alliance, but this would put us in furthermore over our diplomatic relations limit. Okay, so how about... We don't want to incorporate Shan, improve defenses and lower Dobe. We could do that. In fact, let's do that. So that basically means we just want to go and build that. That increases the garrison size, and we should really improve the garrison size in our capital also. One more thing we should consider doing is building a whole bunch of temples. This will increase the base tax and therefore the amount of money that each province makes. And then after that we could start building constables to further increase the base tax in those provinces. I'd much rather not build constables on coastal provinces in India. We could go and build it in Sylhet, but Sylhet is... oh, they are the right religion, in fact. So yeah. Okay, so what is our next course of action? I want to wait until this war down here is over, and then I can act accordingly to them. I might want to go and take over Sukhothai. Improved relation with Japan, recall diplomat, okay. And let's take a look at the trade node down here. Why is... okay, so Siam is an end node, or... sorry, no, it's a beginning node. It has nothing going into it, but it's only moving outwards. So Persia is attacking... oh no, Persia is defending against Uzbek. Allied with Yemen and Karakoinlu. Heck sure, why not? So we are at war with Yemen. We gained trade dispute against Malwa. We're at war with Yemen and Karakoinlu. Not so bad. Let's see, claim our rival's province Hadoti. Is that... that is... a... where is that province? Okay, how do you spell it? Hadoti. Okay, that is in the middle of Malwa. We could do that. You know what, sure, it's simple to do, so we'll just go and claim that province. Fabricate claim Hadoti. Okay. We can no longer claim that Mandala is a rightful province to our realm, so we've lost a claim on this province. And our money, we are still doing extraordinarily well with our money. We're making 4.48 ducats a month. We could consider hiring a new advisor, in fact. A more expensive advisor. That might be beneficial, in fact. We could, because we are over our diplomatic relations, we could go and hire a level 2 diplomatic guy. And I think we should. Okay, that was probably a bad idea. So let's go back and get this guy back. Yes. So we can either gain 2 revolt risk or lose money and gain stability. Heck, lose money and gain stability. So our dude has been discovered fabricating a claim, oh well. And this war down here is still going on. We gain conquest against Lanzhong, and revolutionary war against Lanzhong. So we could go and attack Lanzhong. But they are allied with us. And we have a royal marriage with them. They are also allied with Pegu and Sukhothai. Sukhothai doesn't really matter. If I go and... Can I break? Yes, I can. I can break royal marriages with them. Lanzhong broke their alliance with us. Okay, that's good. I was about to do that myself. And normally breaking a royal marriage with another country reduces your stability by 1, but we have that diplomatic perk that reduces the impact on stability by 1. So there's always that. Okay, now we can also go and say take capital. Okay, conquest of Chiang Mai, which is this province here. So this will further our expansion into South Asia. So let's go and send our men in. So now we do have on our enemy's side, we have Pegu and Sukhothai. Now Pegu is an ally to us. This doesn't really harm our relations with them. It just really means that we are at war with each other out of necessity. Let's lose the tax modifier. And how about we... Okay, we can't improve relations with them because we are at war. So let's send all of our men into position down here. And then let us... Okay, we'll merge these 2 guys together and send them down here to attack this Pegurian army. In fact, we should go and attack... No, let's go and attack the Pegurian army. There we go. And then let us go and attack the Lanzhongian army. Let's send these guys over to Nan. Okay, they are in fact going to, I think, suicide themselves into this army. Although to them they did have a advantageous start to the battle, so I can understand why they wanted to go and proceed with that battle. Okay, so select army. We need to make sure that we have at least 1 cannon in each siege unit. Why? Because cannons apparently give extra benefits to the siege, which I wasn't really aware of, to be honest. Okay, send you guys down to here. And you know what, that takes too long. I know that impatience is something that you really shouldn't have in a game such as Paradox Grand Strategy game, but I don't know, I just kind of want to, you know, be impatient. Did we lose a battle? Did we lose a battle? No, we didn't. Where did... Oh, I think we lost a siege. No? I have no idea. I could have sworn I just saw something that said we lost something. But hey, it could just be my imagination. Okay, then do that, send 3 guys there, and then we'll send these guys here southwards. In fact, we have an additional army over here, so if we merge these guys over here in Nan... Oh man, rebels, really? Fine. This war won't really last for too long. So if we get these guys here, and then we go and send them down to Khmer, we can then just finish crushing that army. And let's see, there are 11 rebels up there in Khmer. Not Khmer, up in Jaunpur, in fact. We'll just send this 10 stack of men to go around and finish decimating the remnants of the opposing army. And then, I think that would be a good place to leave it off. At any rate, my name is Wynn. I thank you for watching. I hope you have enjoyed. I'll see you next time. Take care.